How suitable for Labour to choose the day before Halloween to deliver their budget of horrors. The collective tension of overwhelming national anxiety hangs thick in the air. It's as if the whole country is currently flinching, waiting for Labour to punch them in the face. In Cheshire, of course, Labour MPs are quite literally going around punching people. Over the weekend, MP for Runcorn Mike Amesbury got pissed up and punched some chubby middle-aged bloke into the gutter for daring to publicly call him out on Labour's policy of cutting winter fuel allowance for the elderly. I mean, I'm all for MPs connecting with their constituents, but ideally not with their fists. It's strange, I'm sure I don't remember Labour mentioning their policy of physically battering their political opponents in their manifesto, but it's marginally better than their policy of shoving their political opponents in prison under false pretences, I suppose, whilst they release convicted sex offenders and violent thugs to roam the streets. Physically assaulting someone isn't quite enough to get Labour MPs chucked in prison, of course. It's not even enough to get them expelled from the Labour Party. Amesbury has merely been suspended. He'll probably claim mental health issues and be back in the fold within a week. Typical odious little socialist thug. Whilst we all brace ourselves for the eye-watering tax bills that are coming our way and try not to think of how Labour are going to absolutely piss that money away in quick fashion on abject net zero bollocks and fat pay rises for public sector grifters, we can only imagine how thoroughly embarrassed Labour voters must be feeling, having handed this shower of despicable Britain-hating globalists the reins of government. We can only imagine the horrific levels of buyer's remorse they must currently be experiencing. Poor things. Except they won't. They're not the kind of people who have the self-awareness to acknowledge their own mistakes. The self-deluding turnips will perform intellectual contortions to convince themselves that Starmer's doing a great job, even as their savings dwindle to nothing and they fail to access any of the public services they're paying through the nose for. They'll tell themselves that Rachel Reeves is working miracles. As the country descends into abject poverty, crime and chaos, they'll tell themselves that everything is fine, and then they'll switch on the BBC that they're still paying for, mad bastards, and have their self-delusions reflected back at them. Wretched, witless, nation-ruining twants. Live stand-up dates in London on the 19th of January, Southampton on the 22nd of November and the 19th of December. Only 40% of people who watch my YouTube videos are actually channel subscribers, so please do click that subscribe button. And if you'd like me to carry on making these videos, please do support me on Patreon by following the link beneath this video. Thanks for watching.